Hey guys, I'm back. Episode 4 here, and I want to start off with a few recipes. And I'm gonna use some planks and slabs to make myself 3 tables. And I'm also going to take a stick, a gold nugget, and a shard to make my wand of the apprentice. Gonna let my wand of the apprentice charge up for a little bit, and I'm gonna grab a few items that I forgot. And now I'm going to make myself a cauldron. Oh, I just realized that'll be an interesting one. And with my wand, I'm going to right click on the single set of tables that I put down to make a little magic crafting table that uses V's. Then going to right click on the cauldron that I put down to make a crucible. And I'm going to use some glass, clay, a feather, and an ink sac to make scribing tools, which on the double set of tables I'll right click to turn into the research table. And the bookshelf, which when I right click with the wand will give me the Thaumcraft. And the Thaumcraft, when you right click to access it, will tell you all about Thaumcraft and all the things you can do with it. So that's the visible trees in Thaumcraft. And some items, like the bees, are from the Thaumic bees being installed. But here's how you make a Thaumcraft according to the Thaumcraft. And arcane work table, scribing tools. What? Oh, it could have been glass bottle. Oh, crucible, glass file, wands, and some just basic good to know facts about the Thaumcraft and everything. And I'm actually going to need to wait a little bit because I need a lot of paper, and I only have 1 sugarcane, so I'm gonna start a sugarcane farm. But I'm gonna be back in a bit after I do start that sugarcane farm. Hey guys, I'm back, and I'd like to make something that I think will be useful. I'm going to use planks, a copper cable, and 3 RE batteries to get myself the bat box. The bat box is useful because the output side is the orange dot and the input side is the other side. And just gonna throw some wood in the generator. As you can see, the generator bar is not filling up, but the bat box bar is, and it tells you how much it can hold. So I'm gonna grab 13 pieces of coal, or charcoal, because I've been using charcoal, and it can produce 4K EU, and this holds 40,000 EU. So I should now, because I threw the wood in there, now I should only be needing to burn 12 things of charcoal to refill both my chainsaw and my mining drill. Gonna put an extra piece in there just to be safe. And still have enough to completely fill this battery box. And let's see if I have enough. Nope, I need more tin. Oh well, I'll be back in a bit once I've gotten enough tin. Hey guys, I'm back and made another 6 batteries. Now I'm gonna take some copper cable, a piece of refined iron, and some redstone to make another electronic circuit. And oh, that's not good. I need to throw something in there. Let's just make a surplus of iron ingots. I don't want that exploding. Gonna grab a piece of tin, take my electronic circuit, my tin, and my 6 batteries to make myself the backpack. And the backpack can be charged in the bat box. So gonna throw some more coal in my generator, because the backpack can actually hold more energy than the bat box. It can hold 20,000 more, actually. And one of the neat things with the backpack is if you wear it and you use your tools, chainsaw or mining drill, to do something. Yeah, if I could get out the door, it'll actually recharge them. See? So, I think that's a pretty good use. And I started my sugarcane farm I started a sugarcane farm because of what I want to do in Thaumcraft, so. Hasn't been too long, and I still need a lot more sugar, so I'm not going to get very far into Thaumcraft yet. The backpack is currently at 42960, and both my tools are charged. So I'll grab a piece of grass. My chainsaw's still charged, but my backpack lost 100 EU. Do the same thing with a fern, and again another 100 EU. Wow, not expecting that. But the backpack is definitely useful when you're going on mining trips, or you're cutting down a large tree, like that one up there. So, I made the backpack for convenience, trying to figure out a way to word my sentence so that it makes sense. But I think that's it for now. Be back in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back, and got myself another redstone reception coil and machine frame, and gonna create an item that I'll need later in the game called the liquid transposer. Just gonna put about 5 coal in my steam engine, add a little bit of water. Okay, pretty close to full. And now we'll pipe the energy that it creates pretty much straight into the liquid transposer. And the liquid transporter, if I could speak, the liquid transposer is used to take buckets and either fill them with liquid and put them in the output slot, or take buckets and empty them of liquid and put it in the fill slot. And as we can see, some energy starting to flow. And also, my sugarcane farm has been doing pretty good. So I was able to get paper. And paper, you put in the slot there on the research table for Thaumcraft. And with that, you can just grab items that you may have a lot of lying around. And then there's one item in particular that I want, but where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Then using some wood, I'm actually going to make myself some torches, because, well, I need torches. Okay, there we go. Now, going up to my Thaumcraft room, in the research table, there's a little, like, magnifying glass button, which you will be able to push. Then there's a little thing here for thorough or cursory searching. You want cursory, so gonna throw torches in there, and as we can see, we immediately get a unknown theory research notes. If I continue clicking the button, there's now a little explanation in galactic, and it tells me I have completed 37% of the research for Lux. So keep clicking this, and there we go. 100% complete when there's a little box around it. So gonna throw something else in there, and clicking, we find out that it's the potentia. And also I should note that shift, or holding shift and highlighting an item, will show you its aspects, what they're called, and that can help you to determine whether or not it's the correct thing. Now I need ignis, and I think a pretty good, I want to make sure I don't blow anything up, early game way to get ignis is gunpowder, because everything else is a little bit harder, I think. So gonna throw some gunpowder in there, and now we can look at our research notes, because we are over 75%. So do a little bit of research, and now that we discovered ignis completely, we can get ourselves some night ore. And if we look in our Thaumonomicon, we can see that we can now produce night ore. So that's useful. Now, gonna throw some cobblestone in here, and we're using the practice aspect to research aluminium. Nothing shows up there yet, so what's something good to use? That's actually a good source of flux. I'm going to check more psychorium crystals. Okay. Yep. Wow. Oh, I had a lot more gunpowder. Sweet. Okay. And research is just a long process. So let's see if this requires any ignis. And it looks like it does. We're 60% complete, and now this shows up. Let's throw some redstone for potentia. See? Potentia. And this little description is useful because it'll give you keywords like energy, and potentia has the word energy in its description of it, so that helps to describe what resources are needed. And now we have aluminium. And again, checking our Thaumcraft, we can now create aluminium. So gonna actually go grab the resources to make aluminium and nitor, and be back in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back, and I've made a few changes. 1, created an infinite water source, and 2, put a lava source underneath my crucible, because that is required to make the crucible work. And also, to make the crucible work, you need to fill the crucible with a water bucket. So, gonna throw in the items needed for some nitor, and right click, and we get ourselves a piece of nitor, which, when placed, acts like a torch and can be placed on any surface. So it's a very useful little lamp. Then, because it's empty, the crucible will actually destroy items you throw in it, but you want to wait for the water to boil, which is the reason for the lava source underneath it. Throw in the gunpowder and everything for the aluminium, and this one I'm going to go outside to demonstrate. And it appears to be past the wrapping up point. I see a skeleton. Now let's not try it on the skeleton. Where should I try it? Oh geez, swag. That was weird. Let's try it on this. Actually, there's a small little cave up there I'm going to try it on. But the aluminium, when thrown, explodes. But if I had made another piece, it's an excellent fuel source. Oh geez, that skeleton followed me. Surprising. Oh well. It's time to end episode 4 here, and be back next episode.